In this video, we will be replacing the front and rear sway bar links in this 2008 Hyundai Elantra. Located behind the rotor and brake caliper assembly, we can see our sway bar link location. Taking a little bit closer look, we can see our sway bar that is connected to both our strut and our stabilizer bar. Before getting started, I'm going to coat the bolt with Amsoil metal protector. This is a penetrating oil that will help loosen the rusty bolts. And using a 19mm socket, we can remove that bolt. And we can do the same for our connection point at our stabilizer bar. Now, I do always like to compare my old part with my new part to make sure that they look the same as far as size and orientation of the bolts and so on and so forth. Now, on the back side of this, we do have a location for a 17mm wrench to fit. So I'm going to slide that new sway bar link in place. We'll fit our 17mm wrench onto the back and tighten our 18mm nut on the front. And do the same for the bottom. And if we do the same procedure for the other side of the vehicle, that will take care of our front sway bar link replacement. For the rear sway bar links, I have prepped the vehicle by placing wheel chocks behind the front tires. I have raised the vehicle and supported the back of the vehicle with a variety of safety stands, and I have removed the rear tire. Located behind our rotor and brake caliper assembly, we have the sway bar link for the rear of the vehicle. The sway bar link looks similar to the one on the front. However, the orientation of the connecting bolts is a little bit different, and the length of the sway bar link is also different. We will start by coating the bolts with Amsoil metal protector and let that soak in for a while. We can install some locking pliers on the back side of our bolt and a 14mm socket on the front. And the same procedure for the top. I always like to double check my old part compared to my new part just to make sure it looks like it's the same part before I try to install it. This one's looking pretty good. Now, on our new component, we do have an area for a 14mm wrench to fit on, so that will end up going on the back side of it. And we'll start by positioning it into place. Add our wrench and our nut. And we can tighten that down. And we'll follow the same procedure for the bottom. At this point, everything is looking really good, so we will go ahead and continue with the exact same procedure for the other side. Once that's done, we can put the tires back on and give it a test drive.